Hey guys, Airgun Angie with Gateway to Airguns. I have the Umarex Gauntlet 2, and it is a regulated PCP that is available in 22, 25, as well as 30. This one's the 25. Let's take a look at it. Really quick, I want to say thank you to Gateway to Airguns for making this video possible. Go check them out, guys. www.gatewaytoairguns.org. www.gatewaytoairguns.org. So I've had experience with the original Gauntlet in 22 and 25. I loved both of them. There were some physical things that needed improvement, like a lot of people complained about the stock being really chunky and big. Well, it's had a makeover, and here we have the Gauntlet 2. So let's get into some of the aesthetics and the entire grip review. So from butt to muzzle, total length is 47 inches long. It weighs 8.5 pounds, that's without an optic. The length of pull is 14 3/4 inches. It has a very nice rigid rubber butt pad, making your positioning comfortable and easy to maintain because it's grippy. Okay, the stock. It's ambidextrous. Its color is the dark earth. It's the improved precision tactical synthetic stock. It has a slimmer design than the original Gauntlet, which takes some of the bulk out of the gun. Just like the original one, it does have the adjustable cheek riser, but you're going to need an Allen wrench to make the adjustment. The stock is also equipped with M-LOK rails on the sides as well as on the belly, and you can sling this one. It has the QD mount on the rear, and then of course you're going to need to get an attachment for the M-LOKs to sling the front, so it is slingable. Okay, moving forward to the action, there's the adjustable single stage trigger with the Gauntlet style manual safety in front of it. Then there's the bolt handle, which is a bit larger than the original Gauntlet bolt, but it makes it a lot easier to grip. Then you turn the rifle over. On the left side, you're going to find the degassing port. Above that is the split Picatinny and or dovetail rail, which is super awesome. No more, oh no, I need to order Picatinny mounts because I only have dovetail mounts. You can use whichever ones you have. Now, it is not equipped with open sights, so in order to get great accuracy, like I tell you guys all the time, you're going to need to use a scope, unless you're just super amazing and can get great accuracy without one. I'd like to see that. Maybe Shooter 1721 could. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Then there's the breech where you would insert your 8-shot rotary mag or your single shot tray. You get one of each with this gun. Another thing that's super cool is that the original Gauntlet mags are compatible with this. So if you have an original Gauntlet 22 and now you've bought the Gauntlet 2 in 22, you can use those old mags for the new gun. Okay, and then in front of the action, we have the 28.25-inch rifled and shrouded barrel with the oh so lovely barrel band, which helps stabilize the barrel for better accuracy. So the Gauntlet 2 is quieter than the original one because they've got the 4-baffle design, which quiets it down some. But you can also, it has a threaded muzzle, so you can get yourself an adapter and attach a moderator to make it even quieter. Okay, so below the barrel is the standard Foster quick disconnect fill port. It allows you to fill the 24 cubic inch removable air cylinder to its max fill of 4,500 psi or 310 bar. Check your pressure on the left side of the air rifle to be sure you don't overfill a cylinder with the easy to read manometer. Like I said, guys, the bottle is removable, but before you remove the bottle, be sure to degas the gun. And last thing, guys, like I said in the beginning, it is regulated, and the regulator pressure is set for the 25 caliber at 2100 psi. Operation. How to operate the Gauntlet 2. First off, make sure your safety is engaged before you do anything. So first order of business with operation is we need to mount the scope. There's no open sight, so in order to shoot it well, I need a scope on it. And I've got the Hawk Vantage wide angle. This is the 4-16 by 50. So it's a PCP. So we're gonna need some air. And this fills to 4,500 psi. So in order to get the max fill, I'm gonna need to use a compressor. And for that, I have my Smeco portable compressor. Okay, so attach the Foster fitting to the port. Switch the compressor to the on position. Let it run for a few seconds to get the fans going. And then with the bleed valve open, press the start button. Let the bleed valve stay open for about 20 to 30 seconds. Then you're going to close the bleed valve and your gun will start filling. When it reaches 4,500 psi, the compressor will shut off. And now you're ready for ammo. You're going to turn the cover all the way around and load your first pellet. After that, turn it until it exposes each hole and load the next one until it is full. You get 8 pellets in each mag. You're going to point your Gauntlet 2 at your desired target, pull the bolt back, insert the mag into the breech, push the cocking lever forward, disengage the safety, and pull the trigger. Alright guys, so now that we know how to operate it, let's move on to performance. This is my favorite part. Okay, so first off in performance, trigger pull and DB readings. For the trigger pull for this one, I got 2 pounds 11 ounces. So it's almost a 3-pound trigger, not quite. And it is adjustable, so you guys can adjust the weight of the trigger yourselves. For sound at the muzzle, I was getting anywhere from 98 to 101 dBs. And then 20 yards away, I was getting 93 and 94. That's not bad at all. That's actually, for a 25 caliber PCP, that's decent. And you can also add a moderator to it and quiet it down some more. Okay, on to accuracy, power, distance, and offhand. The ones that shot the best were the JSB King 25s, the H&N Sport Barracudas, and the JSB King Heavy Mark IIs. Those are 33 grains. And that also tested a few slugs. And the slugs that shot the best at 50 were not the same ones that shot the best at 35. Well, let's go ahead and get into it and check it out. Okay, the Umarex Gauntlet. This is in 25 cal. Doing some 5-shot groups. Starting out, we're going to go lightest to heaviest. I've got the King 25s from JSB. They're 25.39 grains. Put my glasses on. I don't know how well they'll work today, guys. We got a little bit of wet weather going on. It's kind of spritzing a little bit out here. I'm hoping that it'll at least stay spritzing and not rain. I would like it to completely stop, but we have had some wet weather lately, so I'm shooting while I can. So please forgive me for all the wetness. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm at 50 yards. No, it does help if you push the cocking lever forward. Nice. All right, that's 5 shots. So, okay, so next ones, those were the lightest ones. The King 25s did very well, maybe even better than they did at 35 yards. Next ones are the H&M Barracudas. These are 30.86 grain. All right, here we go. They're shooting a little lower. I'm going to bring it up. Aim for the top of the target. I think I shot an extra one. Yeah. The H&N Sport Barracudas didn't do so great. I had a couple of them that kind of flew away. Yes, I did shoot an extra shot, but they didn't group near as well as the JSBs. These are the MK2s. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna aim for the top. These ones were awesome. That's a really hard decision to choose between the JSB 25s and these ones. But before we do that, I've got a couple slugs I want to try. These are the H&N
28 grain slugs, .250 cal. It's not bad.
So I had 3 touching and 2 that were off a little bit, but not too far. So I'd say, yeah, those are definitely kill shots.
H&N makes several different weighted and caliber slugs, so check them out, guys.
And they do shoot well in a lot of air guns. I'm gonna go with the JSB King Heavy Mark IIs because they were the favorite at 35 as well as 50. So those are the ones I'm gonna use for the rest of my testing. Next up is full to empty. Okay, time to fill the gun to its max 4,500 PSI fill. What kind of power is it putting out? What kind of accuracy for each mag? And how many shots are we gonna get per fill?
All right, full to empty. And I've got, normally I do 1 shot group, but I decided I might start to just test each mag and see which. I realize I'm probably gonna have to change out targets a couple times because this is supposed to get an immaculate amount of shots. I mean, look at the tank, it's huge. So I'm gonna see how each mag does. All right, next mag. Where are we at air? We are at 3,500 PSI. All right, that was a It is getting better and better. I would say at the 3rd mag it starts hitting its sweet spot. Let me see where we're at on air. We are just about like 2,700 PSI. Wow. Beautiful. At about 2,500. I'm gonna aim for the top of the target so that I can actually get on it, but we'll be able to tell if it drops or whatever. That's awesome. That is awesome. We are at 2,000 PSI.
From mag 3 to mag 8, the groups got better and better. The reg pressure is set at 2,100 PSI, and as it began to drop below the reg pressure, it still held its consistent accuracy really well. Does that mean that you don't need to consider buying a compressor because it really shoots best starting at 3,500 PSI? You really don't need to fill it all the way to 4,500? Well, absolutely. You're still going to get plenty of shots and you're going to get great accuracy. So if you just want to use your bottle and fill it to 3,500 PSI or your hand pump, go for it.
All right, guys, we are at like 1,200 PSI and I am amazed at the accuracy from about mag 3 on, even until the last one. It seemed like it got better and better and better. I'm tempted. I'm going to shoot another mag because I want to see what this next mag is going to give us. So far, we're at 64 shots. Okay, so I went ahead and put 2 more up there. Because, I don't know, it's possible. Let's see what it does.
The accuracy from shot 1 to shot 72, well, all the groups were pretty good until the last mag.
That's it. Yeah, that last mag was not good.
That's what I call consistent accuracy. Okay, now that we know that it's accurate, it's definitely worth knowing what kind of power it's putting out. And for that, I tested the lightest pellets that I have. That's the JSB King 25s. Now, Umarex claims a max velocity of 985 feet per second. With my JSB King 25s, I got 951 feet per second. Not bad. That's an average of 49.5 foot-pounds of energy. That's pushing great power and energy. The velocity from full to empty with the JSB King Heavy Mark IIs, those are 33.95 grain pellets. The first shot gave me 871 feet per second. Now shot 36, which is about midway, I got 859 feet per second. And then shot 72, which was the last one, I got 747 feet per second. That's an average of about 55 foot-pounds of energy.
All right, offhand, I've got the Bullfrog airgun targets down there. Let's see if I can hit them. It's a bit heavy and it's a bit long for offhanding, but let's check it out anyways. Oh my. Nice. Missed. Oh, right by it. Ah. Hold on. I gotta get my armor break for a second. And my glasses are fogging. Okay. Oh! Guys, it's so close. This might be my last one. Oh, I got the very edge of it. Oh, there's another one. Sweet. That was better. That's it. I wouldn't say it's intended to be an offhander, but not bad, guys. I hit, I think, 4. I'll have to go back and look at the video. 4 out of 8, so 50-50.
Cons and pros. Are there any cons? Well, there is one. The cocking handle is a bit hard to pull back. I have heard that with time and use, it gets easier, so I guess I'll just have to wait and experience that. But that's pretty much all I have to pick on the G2 about. So, on to pros. Pros. Well, let's go with how it looks first. This is a complete remodel of the original Gauntlet, and I think they've done a great job with the slimline stock. It makes it much more comfortable to hold on to. I really like the rigid butt pad. It still has the adjustable cheek piece. You're able to sling it. The ability to either use dovetail mounts or Picatinny is flippin' awesome. And also you can use the mags from the original Gauntlet for this one. That's pretty cool too. The adjustable trigger, and then you have the M-LOK rails, as well as the quick disconnect fill port. The shrouded barrel with the 4 baffles makes it a little bit quieter. The bigger bottle, it's regulated, it's regulated, it's regulated. And one of the most important points is its consistency in power and accuracy throughout almost the entire shot string. So if you're looking for a great hunter, definitely go check this one out. I would like to take a moment to say thank you to Gateway to Airguns. Thank y'all so much for making these videos possible. If you guys have not checked them out, you really, really should. If you're an air gunner, you like air guns, you like shooting, go check out www.gatewaytoairguns.org. There is something for every air gunner alive. I promise. Guys, that's it for today. I'm Airgun Angie with Gateway to Airguns. This has been a GRiP review on the Gauntlet 2 in .25 caliber. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all don't just have a good day, have an awesome one. See ya. All the way around and load your first pellet.